刚开游戏，游戏刚刚又更新了，不知道要更新什么。跟我说说那火源的事吧，我们要去找受子魔鬼以前的同伴。
You looked like you were going to do it right away, but then disappeared off the face of the earth. Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta, and maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunts. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
这选过了。马修。
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella.
马修在魔法学校。
Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
And where do I find him?
I hear there's someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
我是个好人。
What about me? Am I not a good person?
Well, that's true. I hope you're not a spy who will rat us all out to Sigismund.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Who is this Ada? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Ada? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you. Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell you, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skint and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way. Where you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos? Why?
I like good food too. Life is always better with a full stomach.
You two will surely get along then. Janos has seen a lot of the world, tasted everything. If you let him, he will talk about it all day long.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck.
这里好暗哦。我前面还有任务。
Careful.
老板。
Your room's ready.
My room? But I didn't ask for anything.
But of course. It was ordered by your friend Zizka.
Ah. So which room is mine?
On the first floor, right in the corner.
Thanks, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
Treadlight.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight
拳
club
击
in
俱乐
Yorkshire.
部
Maybe they'll let you into their circle. I heard there's a haunting an old Cudner. There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. It's abandoned now. The ground collapsed, and a pit to hell opened up there. And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella came in, all restless and fidgety, saying he wanted a girl. That he wanted to take her somewhere else, and Smolka wouldn't have it. But when he offered to pay double, she agreed. You know how it is. These days, every groschen counts.
Was he a fucking pig?
If only that.
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get her to talk about what happened, but it wasn't pretty. I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises, her knees blooded. Not a pretty sight.
Who was this fella?
The way Smolka described him to me, he must have come with Sigismund's army. Probably a deserter. I've seen a few of those around here.
Have you any idea where I could find him?
Rumour has it he's been sleeping in a shepherd's abandoned dugout, just outside the forest nearby.
I'll take care of him.
I'm glad to hear it. And don't spare him. A lot of scum is coming here, but enough is enough. When you're done with him, go to see Smolka at the bathhouse. She'll be glad to have one less thing to worry about. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's new
还有什么
around
身
here?
份？
Well, if there was something, I'd...
Can I ask you something?
Of course. What about?
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere, yet always full.
对，他的
And
客
full
人
of
很多
rogues。on top of that.
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God fence, eh?
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. Are you afraid I'll turn you in? You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in my best interest to keep my trap shut.
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor old innkeeper was getting bloody old anyhow. If you ever find any... lost items...
他
bring
可以
them to
嚣
me,
张啊！
and I'll take care of the rest.
I reckon the two of us will get along just fine.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'll have a look at the web.
他可以嚣张啊！他身上多少钱？247。想要我给你嚣张什么？没钱你想要我卖东西给你，就给你，什么都可以卖他。你看这你就买不起了。羊皮那些你买不买？重羊皮，技能书买给你，161。酒壶，酒壶，214。金杯买不买？金杯你买不起。
I'd like to do something about that.
溢价好像也没什么意思哦。
I was glad to
身
be
上
of
就没
help to
钱
you,
了
good。sir.
好，看附近还有什么？这里很多东西耶。这酒馆旁边有晒干架、铁匠铺这些的，射箭场也有，炼金桌也有，澡堂、洗衣房、竞技场。我去一趟洗衣房，好，我另外在潜行套装需要洗呀、我需要晒干架。这深圳是全烂了。 晒干好像会恢复到100%。薄荷、鸡草、番茄、鼠尾草，没了。哦，这是私人土地哦。哦，谢。铁匠铺在这儿。铁匠铺可以卖东西吗？铁匠。商店。先看你买什么，卖什么，我再决定要不要买。书籍，常见实战常见贵族的狩猎剑，酷刃长剑，要多少钱？1602元。那我看可以卖你什么？推价，哇，推价，你这边才收300多块。戒指，雕刻宝石戒，金杯，哇，
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir. Another mongrel.
我去把我身上可以卖的都卖一卖，都拿给他。
Careful.
这光线有在改变吗？这一层呢？这才对。
And what can I get for you?
就我做的宽头斧，卖给他。这个军刀是比我的好吗？短剑。对比我的好，现在这个军刀，对，这是我做的，对吧？怎样？我没偷东西，扩件卖掉。盾牌、火枪、战弩。
Just a moment.
直接负重了。看不到。先看一下酒馆老板有东西卖吗？可以卖什么？
Careful.
Beautiful evening, isn't it? Perfect for a piss-up.
Good evening, Hinnock.
Aye, let's drink to that.
What do you have for sale?
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
I'll have a look at the ware.
强盗贵族的布甲，这是潜行装吗？贵族缝纫裤，看看，显眼度减6，这显眼度是0呢。买买看好了。显眼度变20，噪音11、16，这个好像更好。
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
裤子，强盗贵族的裤子在哪里啊？是哪一个啊？这样吗？还是原本的那套好吧？我觉得，我买来做啥的？还是原本这套好？
Greetings.
交易。
Show me your wares.
后刃长剑。狩猎剑是这比较好哎，就留着。牛皮，双脚背不要，变做不要。获得422。OK。
Worried about the price?
Well, I suppose we could.
全部的钱呢？
You'll convince. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. 后面有射箭场，这骰子，2个骰子，这是什么？竞技场打斗的。去一下洗衣房。眼镜桌。我有带，我没拿肥皂啊。
I'll just. Yes. It's filthy again. Damn it.
这是什么？都是完成的任务。我刚刚有接到一个差事啊。他叫我杀掉那个谁的。嗯，我搞不清楚了。不跟我讲话。 不是说去澡堂，然后干嘛干嘛的，叫我杀掉那个谁？靠北，我走完全反方向，我要回来这了。
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only... Like I'm invisible. 'I'll have a bite to eat, thanks.
托雷多钢材。是。
Back from gathering wood in the forest. You know, by the spring. I wish you a pleasant
What's new around here?
Well, if there was something... Farewell, good sir.
他讲的那个差事我没接到啊，没关系。一步一步来，这个是先去，那我们就先去克罗，这是什么？新任务就是马匹商任务情报员，那我们先去克罗德好了。可是这边比较近的，还是先去这。霍尔肖恩，那我们去霍尔肖恩好了。先去问一下洗衣服的老板娘。 聊天，讲话。
What would you like this morning?
他怎么没有说那件事？
I'd like to use your services.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
请大佛。
I've heard the girls here can work wonders. I'd like to see that for myself.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little.
Great, but it'll cost you.
Let's talk
我财
about
富
the
自
price.
由了啊。
Certainly, no problem.
喝酒。
You certainly won't regret it.
My, that many times, eh?
靠
You
腰
must
哦。
really fancy me. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
What have you found, boy?
那是别的箱子啊，搞什么白痴哦！叫80，保护感80。
Here, Mutt.
吃香肠。这就是刚刚那个玉女。
You silly doggy. I've been darning and sewing since morning. I haven't even eaten yet.
Greetings. Good to see you. And to you.
I'll have a look at the wares.
散弹火药配方，买一个，这我会了。鼠尾草，卖它10个，但我用不到。小白菊，卖它15个。 戒指没有重量，不用卖。香水、金杯，这样我还要付203，那我金杯卖给他。金杯，好。
I'd like to do something about.
Well,
45
very well then. Thank you, sir. And come again.
这谁？
You shouldn't be here. That's it. Go now.
先去下面的城镇好了。去霍尔肖恩。哦，现在哇，可以自动旅行。
Who are you?
I thought you would recognize a wayfarer when you saw one, young man.
这样看
Of
出来。
course I would.
I get it. It's better to be cautious. But seeing as fate has brought us together like this, would you care to buy something?
You look well travelled. I'm sure you can tell me what's new in the world.
Why, yes, good man. There's plenty going on.
青蛙斗疫
I
情，
just heard there was a frog pox in Hamburg where the Elbe flows.
Frog pox? What's that?
Well, the frogs there all got sick. There's this one lake with frogs all around. And then one day they began to bloat until they burst. Boom! And their guts went flying all over the place. Absolute carnage on the shore there was.
But what was the meaning of it?
That's what the locals can't agree on. Except that it must be some sort of sign. That much is clear. The peasants say it means the lords are greedy, and if they don't mend their ways, they'll croak. Then you've got the church telling you it's a warning to the hamburgers to keep a strict fast.
Hamburger.
Or they might, well, burst.
So no one knows then?
No. And the frogs keep on exploding.
Why not? What are you selling?
都是些垃圾。我可以卖它什么？火把卖它。能减轻重量是一点是一点。戒指没重量，就不卖了。酒卖它好，我也喝不了那么多。
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
我玩的太慢了，大家到时候更新出硬困难模式，我就玩不了，来不及玩。
Quick! Quick! Go! Quick!
Oh! Mind where you're going.
到了到了，我们到 Horse Shower 了。盖房子的地基啊。好，这边会有一个任务，来去看看。晒干架圣坛，这是什么？是任务。洗衣服的。被洗劫的猎场管理员小屋，先去看一下。
是这个人吗？这是工人。没人。
Jesus Christ be praised.
看不到。我把灯关了，我看不到荧幕啊。
What's that noise?
那不能上。在这，在这。任务是他，是他。托姆林布鲁坦斯，挖粪人。拳击赛。哦，是这里啊。
I'd like to know more.
What would you like to know?
有哪些斗士
What fighters do you have here?
Stanley is the strongest. He works on the farm and's quite a big mouth on him, but he has the strength of 2 men. After him, Tuma, a farmer from across the way. He's quite a bit older than me, but don't let that fool you. He has a steady hand and bloody good aim with it. And last and maybe least is Darling.
宝贝
Darling?
He's kind of like the
Darling.
local buffoon. His name's Tobias, but everyone just calls him Darling. When he was a wee lad, he fell on his head from a rotting ladder. And he's never been the same since. He takes care of his aunt's horses and dogs and grunt.
He doesn't sound like an opponent to be feared.
Because he isn't. He's quite a lout, but he doesn't know the first thing about fighting. He hasn't won a single fight. But it's not that he doesn't try.
Where do your fights take place?
At old Chucha's.
And who might that be?
Chucho is our hog. We fight in his pen. He doesn't care. He always just hides in his pigsty.
I reckon I can find that.
I'm certain you can. Just follow your nose.
OK
Can I
参加
get
吗？
involved too?
Why not? It'll be good to have some new blood. And maybe you'll learn something from each other. Do you have any experience?
Well, I haven't
No.
won any tournaments here yet. But I've knocked a few people around.
Well, you'll see if that'll be enough.
卑鄙的手段！
And if I manage to beat them all?
Don't count your chickens before they
我在
hatch.
第一张地图是
Darling may
拳王
be
嘞
a，fumbler, but Stanley and Tuma are no pushovers. Well, if you pull it off, you certainly won't come up short. See you later.
就是他。
So, Tobias, do you enjoy fighting?
Do I know you?
I'm Henry. Young Bruthans told me you're learning to fight. How are you faring?
Well, it's not going so well.
You don't have to do it, you know. What do you get out of being beaten time and again?
I have to. I have to beat Stanley. So they'll leave me alone.
他对你做什么？
What does he do to you?
All kinds of things. He says I'm an idiot. Sometimes he comes to Grund and causes trouble, scaring the horses, and he beat up my dog. Better limp for days, and now he's afraid of strangers.
现在我都想揍他一顿了。
At least I know I don't have to hold back. People like Stanley should get their teeth bashed in every day.
Soon as I learn to fight, I'll pay him back for Bedder and for the horses.
I've got half a mind to kick his arse here and now. Well, how about trying your luck against me?
Why not? Do you have any money? We can bet. and whoever wins gets everything.
That sounds good. I agree.
Get ready then. Yeah.
烂透了，你又输了。
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and this is yours. Take it all. Now you can challenge Tuma. I like him. He's funny and kind. Not like Stanley.
Now me.
服嘛。我昨天在网上看说，有口才可以点，先点。战吼，共犯，可以向任何人卖赃物了。马术，什么东西掉？没什么。学识，大自然的奥妙。求生，这不用了。我经验值都很高了，保持不动的话，大幅降低医学治疗效果，提升20%。朝圣之旅，神学，医学，药剂，这个好了。这个是困难模式的时候才有用吧，这都没什么用啊。我也不会不太采集药草了。射中胸口18%的额外伤害。售价变2倍，喷注，那就射击好了。保护头部，保护头部好了。重型武器，我上次说这个剑术好像长剑，好像使用连击的话就会赢欸。上左右重击，突出的强劲。那我试试看，左右左，右侧挑战。我之后都用这招好了。膝斩，
左上左，左上左。上左右，或是左上左。随便了。徒手有吗？左下右，反击，左下右，试试看。
You look like a merry bloke.
I'm a simple man. I like a good laugh.
That's it.
I swear, I do it.
Shall we fight?
But of course. And before we get started...
If you say so.
Thanks very much.
Come on.
左下右。左下右。左下右。没有啊。再是左下。再是左下右，赢了，没有用到啊。
Thanks for the fight.
Aye, you're welcome. I should be thanking the big man. Here, take it all.
Thanks.
没用到啊，怎么用？左左右，肘部上勾拳，试试看，左左右。
I'm the best around here. What do you
史丹利就是他。
Why are you always picking on Tobias?
Just take a look at him. If he was any dumber, he'd be eating out of a trough with the pigs. Do you know he talks to animals? He'd be better off. But when we managed to get him...
Tobias goes drink?
No, but all you have to do is give him wine. And a little of that, and he's completely... The last time that idiot almost drowned. We told him it was a silk...
Find something better to do, and leave Tobias alone.
Mind your own business. I reckon that moron doesn't even... Lord knows if there's anything left.
Do you want to fight?
Sure, I could go for one. Do you have...
Of course.
I'm glad to hear it.
左左右，没有啊。
That was something. Once I knock you on
左
your ass,
左
piss in your face. Do you have two left hands? Oh, boo bloody who? What's the matter? Does it hurt?
左
That's what I call an opener. Show him what to call you a priest.
很难用哎。左左右。
You have two left hands. Wanker! Do you have two left hands? Sacre.
用不出来
I
啊。
reckon I cut off more than I could chew. You really know how to fight.
Thanks for the fight.
Here's your bet. And a little on top. I don't like giving it up, and don't forget to go and see Tomlin.
金盏花药机。哦，这是猪哎！早托姆林。
Look out!
I beat all your men.
Well, I'm jiggered. But I'm in. Here you go. We know. Not long ago, I heard the hired hands in Miskovitz spend the long hours away by fighting.
米斯科维坦。
Yourself, if it's true. And in Kuttenberg, they fight in a tavern called the Hole in the Wall. The name suits it perfectly.
That sounds worse.
Oh, by the way, Darling was looking for you. Go and see him. He'll be glad. See you later.
'Do you need something of me?
Well, I wanted to ask you for something.
Pray tell. What's it about?
You wouldn't want to have another bout, would you?
Right now?
Well, yeah.
Why? I already beat you. And Tuma and Stanley, too.
Exactly. So I figured that if I beat you now, you'll still win overall. But if Stanley saw me beat someone that kicked his ass, maybe he'd leave me alone.
And do you think you'd stand a chance to beat me?
Well, that's just it. I'd need you to help me a little.
Look,
教你几招
would you
啊？
rather learn how to fight properly? I'll be happy to train you.
I don't know if it's a good idea. Auntie says I'm a little slow.
Oh, you'll manage. Knocking someone's teeth out is actually pretty simple. And you've got the strength of 3 men. So there's nothing for you to be afraid of.
Well, all right.
我也有教人的时候。
Oof, I can't anymore.
Me neither. Let's take a break.
Do you think I stand a chance against Stanley now?
Definitely a better chance than if you pretended to beat me, but still knew nothing. I'm not saying you'll beat him to a pulp now, but at least you should be able to hit back.
Thanks, Emery. You're a true friend.
You're welcome.
True friend.
Wait, do you like horses or dogs?
那当然了。
Of course I do.
Me too. I knew right away you like animals. I can tell. Come see me in Grund sometime. I'll take care of the horses and hands, and I'll tell you all about them.
You said you could teach.
Well,
you take care of dogs.
Aye, they're my favourite. And when you're sad, they look at you with those big...
You see?
Can I have a few groschen from...
Of course.
靠背啊！我教你打架，你现在跟我收费，干！
Well, how do you know when your horse is hurt?
That's easy, if you've got the time.
这人不厚道。我教你3个小时的打架，你教我各1个小时，跟我收
I'd like to learn a
1000。
few more tricks from you.
Can I have a few groschen from...
Of course.
Thanks.
And what if my dog doesn't listen to me?
They do that when they think they can get away. If you've got the time...
You silly doggy.
Here you go. Take it.
滚走了啦！你不吃，你妈啦！他妈猪肉！呆呆，
Look what I have for you.
哦，他吃了。这城镇结束了。这什么？狼哎，狼的狩猎点。好，下个城镇是去这儿。哇，好扯哦！没去过，可以直接旅行哎。还是本来就可以？走这个方向吗？看一下，看一下。错了，走后面，然后一直走，一直走，左转。
Quick!
我要练鲱鱼的熟练度啊！
Quick!
然后左转，对吧？对。
Quick!
这什么奇怪的地方啊？
Whoa! Whoa!
啊，da kann man nichts machen.
这里是干嘛的？你不跟人说话？到了吧？到了，前方就是了。罗伦德，格伦德，也是个大城镇。
Man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. I hear he settled in Gutenberg, and they can't prize him high enough in the city. He kicked out all the dishonest officials and got rid of all the murderers and thieves. And they say they now mine silver so fast they've started paving the streets with it. That would never have happened under Wenceslas, I tell you. He didn't...
Good evening. What do you need?
Greetings, blacksmith. How's it going?
What can I say? It's all shit. I'm getting old, and my hammer feels heavier with every passing day. But my apprentice Matthias, on the other hand, that lad could outdo many a fancy weaponsmith. Just look at this dagger he made me. Have you ever seen such fine work?
他徒弟很厉害的意思。
Pretty good work. For a village blacksmith. I expected worse.
Village blacksmith? What are you yammering about, you horse face? You've never seen anything so fine in your entire life.
Calm down. I'm telling you, I've been forging daggers like this with my father since I was a young lad.
You know what, you master? Come and see me at the forge sometime when I'm working. I've got an idea on how to settle this debate.
I can't wait.
I'll be with you, sir.
要跟我 PK 打铁啊！不可能赢的啊
Careful.
Be careful. 妈啦！酒馆老板，
What would you like?
叫什么新闻？
Well, Zadmira Blacksmith had one too many a while back and told me some curious things.
铁匠。
His wife was having an affair with Tomlin Brutons from Horsham, but then she sent her Zadmir to rough Tomlin up. I've no idea how things are between them. Strange thing is, Zadmir's a big fella, but Tomlin still beat the shit out of him. Don't mention it to Zadmir, though. He was all upset about it. But you could ask Kona, his wife. You might find out what's really going on there. And I also know Zadmir Blacksmith finally got himself a new apprentice. He was cursing for ages that he couldn't find anyone who could hold a hammer properly. Maybe he'll be satisfied now. I also heard there are some disputes among the miners.
矿工，刚刚那就是
I don't know
矿
what it's
工。
about, but I heard it has something to do with their traditional archery contest. If you're interested, go and see the foreman Vlak in the Black Horse Tavern. And that's about it.
Interesting news.
他讲好多，讲好快，我来不及看。还有什么
What's
新
new
闻？
around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
How's life been treating you, innkeeper?
Fine, thanks for asking. The foundry workers are always mighty thirsty in the evening after slaving away at those hot furnaces all day long. They drink so much ale, I can hardly keep up with bringing it over. So, I can't really complain. I'm not the type of innkeeper to get in only to complain about it being full.
What's life like here? Is there anything new?
We live the best we can. The silver works are operating at full capacity.
这是银矿啊，这里。
From what I've heard. If only those Hungarian bastards would fuck off already. That reminds me. Do you need a horse by any chance? Our Hannah is the local expert.
Anna.
I'm sure she'd be happy to help you.
What do you have for sale?
波西米亚风的帽子。没啥好的东西。
Nothing to your liking, sir?
No。卖看我的，我可以在这住一晚吗
Can I spend the night here?
We're not.
I'll pay you well if you let me.
Forgive me, sir.
That doesn't matter. I'd even. Let's agree on a. How's this?
That's more like it. Thanks. It was.
Where can I spend the night?
You can sleep above the shed. There's a ladder leading up there, and there's more than enough room.
梯子爬上去。这上面。
More of an accident. She must have eaten something rotten. Who knows? Greetings.
Well done.
所以我付钱了，我就可以吃东西了。这里。哇，直接吃到生呢。
God bless you, sir.
I hear you like to play.
What game would you like to play?
I actually don't want to play.
没多少钱，不想玩。
Greetings.
I hear you like to.
What game would you like?
Wagoners.
他们都没什么钱啊。
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time. If I was you, I'd take it. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. I hope you don't throw like that again.
我要赢了啦！
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
So I went to see my brother.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Talk about the inheritance.
Would you like to throw... What game would you like to play? I actually don't...
Nearly all the time.
这里面是赌桌是吗？
Once old folks start getting
Blessings to you.
还有什么？这里看一下，这还有一个任务，这有一个任务，然后这是什么？新的行动，任务跟行动，草药园，好，去看看。
Might careful.
在哪？
I bought a lovely U-boat the other day for a great price.
What good's a boat to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Kerna.
Grosh told me over a few beers that you had a thing with someone from Horshan, and your husband got battered because of it.
Merciful Mary, so Grosh has been blabbing about me to God knows who. The shame of it. I'll have you know I did no such thing. I'm an honest woman.
My apologies. I'm merely repeating what I heard. So how are things between you?
There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wagers it in fights.
I see. Now it all makes sense to me. So that's why your husband...
像那个雷石是干嘛的？
Exactly. You see, nothing dishonest. But Stimir is feeling ashamed that young Bruthans gave him a thrashing.
雷石是什么？
What is a thunderstone?
Well, they're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface. And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
它有什么用处？长什么样？
What does a thunderstone look like?
Well, from what I saw of Tomlin's, it's the size of a grown man's fist, perhaps a tad bigger, sort of elongated and curiously shaped. It's flat on one side and has a round hole through the middle.
What can these stones do?
Lots of things. If you have one, it protects you from all harm, helps you in battle, and brings good luck. It also wards off and cures diseases. And if you put it into the rafters of your cottage, you'll be protected from fire and all manner of other calamities.
那我干嘛拿
Correct me if
给
I'm
你们
wrong,
呢？
but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help. And now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to help me.
你有什么需要？
Why are you so desperate for this piece of rock?
That's my business.
啊，我有30的口才哎。
Look, if I'm to help you, I need to know what you're going to do with this stone. I don't want to get caught up in any witchcraft.
This is no witchcraft. It's just... Fine. Listen, I'm afraid for my child. And myself. All my babies died shortly after birth. Bless their souls. And birthing is very hard for me. I nearly died last time. The stone has the power to help me and protect my next infant. That's why I want it.
好吧，帮你吧。
I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you. This means so much to me.
Save your thanks for when I bring it to you.
I shall. Don't you worry about that. We've got some groschen put by, so you'll be handsomely rewarded. I'm also on good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse from her. And I'll pray and intercede for you, I swear.
Hold on. You said the stone helps its owner in a fight.
Among other things. Yes, that's what I heard.
So how the hell am I supposed to beat Tomlin when he's got the power of this stone on his side?
Well, it won't be easy. You're right about that. You can talk to Stimir. He fought Tomlin, so he might have some ideas. Or, over in Horshan, I think the lads there wrestle a lot, and Tomlin is in charge of that. That might help. Most importantly, keep your hopes up, and don't let him intimidate you. Ours is a just cause, so Lady Fortune and all the saints are sure to be on your side, and that must count for something.
Thanks for the advice. I'll just have to give it a try and see what happens.
Thank you. You're so brave. Farewell, my friend.
还有一个任务在哪？还有这个新的行动，这里。因为在里面呢。
Jesus Christ, be praised.
You have a kind master, eh?
铁匠。
Go away. No thanks.
妈了。好，那我去睡觉。靠腰嘞！
天弹火药。
Here I am, just like you asked.
Well done, you braggart. Since you like boasting so much, how about a little competition?
Depends on the kind of competition.
You'll give me a few groschen as a deposit and forge a hunting sword. Matthias is just working on one now. And if you forge a better one, you'll get both swords, and they'll give you back twice as many groschen.
And of course, you'll be the judge, right?
Well, of course. But I'll decide fairly, don't you worry.
And what if my sword isn't better?
Then you lose and I keep the groschen. What else? Am I supposed to stick them up my arse? Do you take the bad or not?
好啊，100块。
I'll knock you down a peg and make some money while I'm at it.
You haven't won yet, Master Blacksmith. Yeah, that'll do. Say, that'll do.
比赛用件有烧焦了吗？
finishing. 对嘛？我怎么可能会失败？摸一下，摸一下更屌。
Lord be with you. Greetings to you. Good day.
All right. Done.
I brought you the hunting sword.
Aye, I saw you work. You shouldn't hunch over the anvil so much. Your back will ache when you're as old as I am.
Right. Thanks for the advice. Can we get on with our bet?
All right, all right. Wait here. I'll go and fetch Matthias, and we'll see which one of you is the better blacksmith. Well then, let's see what you made.
Feast your eyes.
What about you, Matthias?
Here it is, Master.
Let's see here. That's impossible. Such balance. I'm sorry, Matthias.
那当然。
Your sword is better.
What?
Listen, lad. You're wasting your talent here. If you're ever in Kuttenberg, ask for Nicholas Crondell. He's the best armorsmith in the region. He might take you on as his apprentice.
Thanks for the advice. But where's my prize?
Here's your money.
Thank you kindly, Master. And you, give me the sword.
What? Forget it. That blade of yours will fall apart any moment anyway. It may look nice, but if we're fighting with them, I'd slice you to ribbons.
Take a good look at me, you yokel. You really want to fight me? You might end up losing your head as well as your sword.
All right, calm down, mate.
We don't want any trouble.
I knew I must have misheard you. You said you were giving me your sword, and with pleasure, didn't you?
You can shove it for all I care.
A good day to you, too. And if you ever feel like holding another contest like this, I'd love to take part. Hey, you, it's Dimir. I need to talk to you about your fight with Tomlin.
I got battered, and I'm not proud of it, so I'd rather not dwell on it.
Look, I want to help Kona get that stone, so I could really use your experience.
Ah, I see. All right, then. And thanks a lot for wanting to help us.
So tell me, how can I beat Tomlin?
Look at it this way. I'm bigger, but he's faster. So I thought that if I got up really close to him, he'd lose that advantage and I'd use brute force to overcome him.
Sounds about...
Well, yeah, that's a great plan. But I tried a few times. But whenever I went... Then, during one attempt, he grabbed my hand, tripped me, and put me in a headlock. Which...
Sakra. That doesn't bode well for me.
Well, yeah. He's certainly a hand. So my advice would be to do He looks a bit of a milksop at first. Keep a safe distance. Avoid making points. And when, or rather if, you manage...
Sound advice. Do you believe in the power of thunderstones?
Of course. How else could Tomlin beat me but with the stone's help? A thunderstone is a rare and powerful thing, just like when you build a cottage or a barn. You put it to protect against disease. You bury a pot with a few groschen and other small treasures to bring the farm good fortune. And on the roof, it's best to plant common house leek, so lightning doesn't...
Wise words. When I settle down, I'll remember your...
It was good to see you, my friend.
重铸的拉奇哥什么什么的拖，重铸钢材。来注一个，存个档，保存药剂。
Kurva. Burning it.
来咯。刚刚一直敲不出来那个火花，是不是会失败啊？
Good. That looks finished.
干！挖重新？怎么会？我就知道，一直敲同一个点，敲失败了。 但怎么那么快就降温了？超烂！
Burning. Done in no time. Now I just have to temper it.
应该是亨利级的吧，我感觉。哎，为什么？还是要磨一下才有？
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
For fuck's sake. Bloody war's all we need. Fields are ravaged.
That should do it.
All our ale's gone.
And the women folk are pissed off.
没有，
Aye.
不行，到底，不然先不要打哈，一直失败我很不爽。先不要解，我先。我先把那个狩猎剑卖掉。
Welcome, sir.
I'll have a look at the...
嗯
I'll have a look at the wares.
为什么？你他妈到底要怎样？是不是 bug 啊？
Show me your wares.
哇！
This could use...
bug 啊！
Ah! Fucking hot.
What do you have for sale?
又有了，贵族马蹄铁，好一个。米兰胸甲，我穿的是什么？2000多啊！米兰胸甲我还不偷来。
就对不起我自己。
Let's talk about the prop.
You see? I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. Come on now.
回去这里打他。我不是打败他了吗？托姆林欸，我记得我打败他了，还是没有？
Here, Mutt. Here, Mutt. Search. Search.
« 没东西。
Go!
就是这个猪舍啊。
Greetings, sir.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right, and my conscience was getting the better of me. Well, as for you, you've cut the locals down to size. Impressive work. So there's nothing here for you now. But if those fists of yours are still itching, you could try your luck over in Miskovitz. Blood runs hot in those lads, so you'll fit right in like a thumb up an arse. And if you're as stupid as you are brave, there's a shit pit in the burg they call...
所以我要挑战完这些地方才可以跟他挑战吗？
Hard as nails there. Beat the shit out of each other with iron gloves. Fucked up if you ask me, but each to his own.
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya? Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
I challenge you to a fight. Let's fight for the Thunderstone. Or have I made you shit your brays?
The only shit being spouted here is from your mouth. You know you can't win, don't ya? No one, so just back off and forget about it. I'm doing you a favour, because I want to spare you the embarrassment and some pretty fucking painful bruises.
Look here, big man. I kicked the arses of Stanley and all the others here, with my finger up my nose at that. So I reckon you'll be soft as shit too. But to give the devil his due, I'd still like to find out for myself.
Yeah, I get it. You're provoking me. Nice try. All right, have it your way. If there's one thing I really hate, it's arrogant, cocky, prepare for a beating. You know the rules. No armor. Strip down to your waist.
bug 吗？哦，他要先放下东西，我先吃个东西，我看一下，能量药水吗？20点精力，吃一下，活力，提升力量4点。看他到底有多强，我怕他到底真的很强。快呀快呀，金盏花的效果没啦！
I'm ready for this.
Always.
You've got the stone.
Don't you worry about that. I don't expect to... Have you got enough?
Here it is.
500块。
Trust. Well...
5下，6下，
Jesus, I'm hit.
1下，2下。
Enough. I give up.
赢了，赢了。被我打爆了。
But then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us all.
I beat you. The prize is mine.
Yeah, you did. But it was close.
你一拳都没打到我
I
哎！
almost had you myself.
Close? Not one bit. I was all over you from the start.
Bollocks you were. You're just lucky I fucked up my back yesterday.
No need to be so upset. It's not so bad. Just a little embarrassment and a few bruises, right? But let's not waste time. You owe me my money back, and the stone along with it.
You'll get your money back, goes without saying. Here you are.
Perfect. What about the
这个
stone?
脖子，我的脖子没。
Well, I can't give you that. Because I don't have
妈啦，干都
What?
骗了。
But the stone was your stake.
No, it wasn't. It was your idea that if you won, I'd give you the stone. I didn't actually promise you anything like that.
Look, you yokel prick. Don't twist this. You tried to hoodwink me, and now you're playing word games.
I suppose it was a bit sneaky of me. But what the hell? I figured if you were up for a fight, I'd at least make a groschen or two out of it. I just wasn't expecting to lose. That's all.
But people said you have a thunderstone. So it's all horseshit.
No, it wasn't made up. I really did find a thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
难怪一直不赌是。
And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before it disappeared.
And you didn't do anything about it?
Of course I fucking did. I went to wring their necks, but they disappeared like the steam from my piss. They must have seen me and bolted, which only confirmed my suspicions. I haven't had any luck finding them since then, though, and I don't have time to chase them around the countryside. I have the farm to take care of.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the first farm on the right. There are hired hands there. That much I found out. And if you find the stone, please bring it back to me.
妈的，不是给我吗？怎么是还你呀？
You have my word. I was the one who found it, so by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
Look, I won fair and square. But I still don't have that thunderstone of yours in my hand. Truth be told, I'm feeling a little cheated. You could at least throw a dog a bone, eh?
Bollocks to that. You got your wager back, so don't be getting greedy now. And you barely won anyway. If you want anything more from me, bring me back my thunderstone.
If you don't cough up, everyone
Don't go talking about me like that. I'd give you a few more groschen if I could, but I've got nothing left. Some whoreson swiped everything I had. I swear to God himself, I'm
你怎么都被偷走啊？
I'm not trying to hoodwink you.
Well, if you swear. All right, let's have done with it. It's terrible. There's a thief every which way you look.
Aye, right. Break their fucking legs, the bastards.
Tell me, how did you come by the stone in the first place?
That's a secret.
If you came by it honestly, why be so secretive about it?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not one to brag, that's all. And until it's back in my hands, I don't want to talk about it.
I can appreciate that, but sharing a story isn't exactly bragging.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. On the way to Wizard the Quarry. You probably know the place. I was going to take a shortcut through the woods, but there'd been a hell of a storm about a week before. It tore off roofs, carried away some shepherds' huts, even toppled the tower on those fortifications at Gutenberg. And it very nearly flushed us out of here too. A proper act of God it was. Well, the forest was a complete mess, so I couldn't go that way. So I decided I'd go through the field. and all of a sudden, I stumble over something. And what do I see? A thunderstone right under my foot. Stroke of luck it was.
所以我有可以自己捡到雷石吗？为什么这一个城镇有4个传送点，5个快速旅行点，会不会太夸张了？好，这旁边有一个狼，我们先去狩猎狼的地点跟这里，先去提示点，所以先来打狼。但我掉下来了。这是什么 bug？ 这个游戏也是没有优化好啊。蘑菇，哦，这里狼的狩猎点。 最忠诚的好友 ID。
Search.
来吃。
What have you found, boy?
在哪？在哪？
Quick! God! God!
过头了。
猎人伯内克，猎场管理员。
What can I do for you?
Is there something interesting around here?
You mean besides the army camp on the hill?
Something tells me you're not exactly happy about it.
What can I tell you? As soon as the army appeared in the county, the folk of Apatovitz were doomed.
What do you mean?
It used to be a peaceful village. Everyone minding their own business, helping each other. And have you seen what it looks like now?
I just saw remains of an abandoned village. It wasn't a pretty sight.
Exactly. A deserted and empty place, with a burnt-out ruin where there used to be a cottage. It'd make you cry.
是士兵干的吗？
The soldiers did that. Did they attack the village?
There was no attack. People just chose to leave on their own. I can't even imagine. You spend your whole life building something, and then you just leave it all behind. But it's probably better than waiting for someone to come and take everything from you.
Who's responsible for the burned-out cottage in Apatovitz?
Devil only knows. Maybe bandits or some other rabble. Maybe they were looking for something valuable. Or they wanted to take it by force.
And why do you stay here?
I live away from the village, so I was spared the ugliness.
So you were lucky, weren't you?
You think? That one camp pillaged the whole county. They cut down a big chunk of the forest to build fortifications. And to feed all those hungry mouths, they hunted down everything that moved. There's no game left. There used to be deer, wild boar, and hares. So many you couldn't count them all. And now, nothing.
I think I'll go back to Apatovitz. Should I watch out for anything in particular?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Who knows what kind of rabble has taken up residence in those ruins?
谁以前住在那
You
里？
lived there before. Did you know the people who lived here well?
You bet I did. There was an old man. We called him Honeypot. He had a lot of beehives in his yard. Everyone used to buy honey from him, but few knew that he made the best mead far and wide. Damn. I miss that old geezer.
Who lived in the house that burned down?
That's probably the saddest thing of all. The young married couple. They didn't have much, but they worked hard to save up some coin. I really hope they
烧毁的小屋我没看到啊。
They should be taking care of their babes, not scared for their lives.
You're right. I shouldn't push my luck.
That's right. You're young, and it would be a shame.
你要买狼耳吗？
I'll have a look at the ware.
马皮都卖给他，皮很重。猪皮也给他，马皮也给他，113，他有334元，就锻造的留着。这样。
Let's talk about the price.
You'll convince. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
这有熏肉屋。
哦，是啊，最忠诚的好友是啊，不是什么 IV 啊，智障。这吧，好远哦，先到这。
Quick! Die! Go! 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 Go!
Oh,
It don't seem no different to me.
一个商队啊，我和诺维。
We've survived drought, we've survived floods, plague and fires, and failed harvests. But now we face a far greater catastrophe. You all know full well what I'm talking about. Cities. Everyone here knows someone here moved away for a better life. But what this proves, every city is a hotbed of sin. People live one on top of
是有名字的人，但现在没有任务。
Let's try this again.
But we know they're detestable to kings and noblemen and even God.
熏肉屋跟什么晒干家跟晒干家，代表这边没啥东西，这边有个坟墓，万人冢。
Even have the cheek to demand that common folk like us provide for them. No, I say.
Quick! Gah!
那边吧，那就是坟墓吗？他说的蜂蜜是那个，你说蜂蜜。
Die! Quick!
Whoa, whoa.
Free!
一直叫，然后呢？去哪？什么东西？ 绕了一圈呐、我刚刚在池塘旁边呐、你白痴啊！然后呢
Good dog, Mutz. Show me.
这有啥、啊？杀到这能干嘛？这有啥、啊？没东西啊。哦，有一个尸体也泡在水里。那个钥匙，哇，身上有剑呢。他是被杀的。那箱子在哪？
Go!
Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa!
Start getting soft in the head. Bad news. Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
右边的人很话多，我先去看一下。
Who opened that? This place is under guard.
my back.
Watch where you're going.
The Lord be with you.
这里到底有什么？看一下，鞋匠、杂货铺、看货架、杂货铺，这是鞋匠。
Greetings.
鞋匠有什么好东西？
I'll have a look at the ware.
马鞍，微服增加。马靴，极尽靴哦，感觉好不错哎。哦，好像这个更好。好，买一个这个极尽靴，皮手套。
I'd like to do something about.
把中冠戒指卖掉。
That's not worth. Finally, I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
一样啊，穿起来。靠腰哦。0、15、11、0、14、19，还是我的比较好。骗。 我想去杂货店。
Hey, look, let's just drop it before one of us says something he'll regret. I quite like my head firmly attached to my neck.
扛棒在这啊，我是要跟谁买东西？招牌在哪？招牌在这，然后我要去跟谁买？怎么会有那么奇怪的店呢、啊？都是在这啊，只是没有人站在这而已。
Good day.
Greetings. Greetings.
Peter， 存个档。
Good day. What would you like?
我要找
I
雷
need to
石。
find a thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
酒馆里的女人。
Some wayfarer in a tavern.
Really? Which one?
In Suchtol.
Shit, so Andrew's already mouthing off.
What Andrew?
Andrew Ramhead. Haven't you heard of him?
No. And not to repeat myself, but what I heard is you have a certain thunderstone.
I haven't got a fucking thunderstone, and I never did. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time, too. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm missing something here, and it's not just a stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthen's magic stone from him to help us fight them like, but Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
我拿个咖啡。突袭怎么失败？
Hensel led the way. There was
一
him,
个
me,
雷石，然后
and Stislav.
牵扯出这么多支线呢
And took hunting knives and axes. Stislav had a bow too. We got within earshot when it all went to shit. Stislav stumbled and yelped. Then they noticed us. After that, everything happened so fast. We charged at them, Hensel up front with us behind. Arrows started raining down. They all missed Hensel, but I was shot in the arm. It hurt like hell. I was screaming and scared shitless. So I took to my heels. I met back here with Stislav. They chased him, but he being so lightly dressed and them in armor, they couldn't keep up.
有多少人？
How many of them were there?
I'd say 5, 6.
You went up against 6 of them?
Of course not. We waited for some of them to go on patrol. That left just 3, though heavily armored they were. If we'd caught them by surprise, it might have worked.
Why did you want to kill them?
Why? To stop them doing mischief round here. We wanted to help the village. We could hide in fear and moan, or do something about it. And we also wanted to make a bit of a name for ourselves among the locals.
That
was pretty foolish.
You don't say. You think I haven't heard enough of that?
Where's Stislav, anyway?
I don't know. He was a bundle of nerves after what happened. Packed up and left. I've no idea where he went, and I don't blame him. I'm not exactly doing great myself. It really pissed Andrew off, and now he's even nastier to the villagers than before.
Andrew.
Who is this Andrew Ramhead?
A mercenary commander from King Sigismund's army. He's been ordered to guard the roads with his men. Or so he says. But apart from that, they also carry out raids, rob the people, mug merchants and steal cattle. And they make the peasants pay tribute. And of course, after our fuck-up, they've turned the screws and are demanding even more. Another reason for everyone round here to hate me.
What about the Lord in these parts? I mean, there's a fortress here, so he must have plenty of men-at-arms.
Well, the Lord has decreed that no action is to be taken. He says it's better to put up with these fuckers than to flush them out, because that might raise King Sigismund's hackles and he'd only dispatch more troops. That's what I heard, anyway.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking...
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
Can you hear yourself? You attacked a band of hardened mercenaries. Anyone else would have paid for that with their life, but not one of you was killed. Not to mention that this Hensel, the one with the stone, wasn't hit by a single arrow. But you were.
Sakura, I never thought of it that way. You know, you might be right.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborz and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
Why doesn't the local lord do it?
Because he doesn't give a shit, for Christ's sake. He cares nothing for the likes of us, understand? Hensel's just a stable boy who toils with his hands. No lord's going to do a deal with Andrew for him.
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you can sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
How about I just kill them all?
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well armed, you know.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. But if I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much! May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
天成了很多哎、右边驻军在这里，他在水中的马车。哦，所以他是被乱箭射死的马车啊！这是哪里？这是什么？赎罪箱，我不需要赎罪。药草园，去一下药草园，看有什么东西可以买。
But what are you poking around that door for, eh?
我拿鬼鬼祟祟啊，靠背啊！扇你一巴掌，跟你讲！你他妈的，我怎样了？
If anything's missing, I know who to go and see. I'm going to check.
我没偷任何东西。
Greetings. I'll have a look at the ware.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
鞋匠。
Would you repair a few?
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Hảo.
Easy, good horse. Ka! Oh.
这是什么？
笨笨，先不要来。
Stay.
What's that?
Won't be badly off. I'll take your word for it, Andrew. But you're right. Other than that, we can
我光明正大走进去会怎么样？再喝个保存药水。
What?
Hey, you there. This is a military encampment, not an... Welcome to my humble encampment, lad. In the name of Sigismund, by the grace of God, King of Hungary and Croatia, tell me what you're doing here and what your intentions are.
我来
I hear you're holding a stable boy captive. One Hensel from Rabors.
Well, you heard right. That bastard and his merry little band wanted to kill us. What I want to know is why you're so interested in this trouble-rousing piece of shit.
I'm after him because he robbed the Bruthans farm in Horsham. I want to bring him in and have him punished to the full extent of the law.
Well, fuck me if this scoundrel hasn't already done more than his fair share of shit. Well, either way, the fact is he attacked us, and in so doing he has trespassed against the majesty of the king. But in my view, anyone can make a mistake. And I'm a decent fella at heart,
还付赎金呢、啊，看靠
I'm
背。
willing to let him go. for a price.
All I need is a quick word with Hensel.
No talking to him. He's a rebel. You can either stump up, and then you can do what you will with him, or fuck off.
We can handle him. Let's just take him out. Stop messing around.
Enough of this. Now listen carefully. I am Chenyek of Krumberg, sent by the King's army. The commanders have heard that instead of guarding the roads, you've been robbing and fleecing the local people, and they're bloody livid. So from now on, you'll follow orders or be pilloried and forfeit your pay.
Sorry, sir. It's just we haven't been
Wow,
paid
今天
for a
成功。
while, so we've been taking a little on the side, here and there. That was the deal, wasn't it? Live off the enemy's land?
Enough of your excuses. Your conduct has been indefensible. You will desist immediately, return what you were plundered, and hand over to me the local stable boy in your custody.
Very well, sir. As you wish. You can take the prisoner right away. He's tied up, back there, in the dilapidated hut. And please, accept this small, humble gift from me, for causing you such a journey to right our wrongs.
We can...
Did you hear Marish's gang got broken up somewhere near Nimburg?
I heard something like that. Apparently the burghers hired some Hungarian mercenaries against them, so...
Scram! Right now! Clear off! The weather will be like tomorrow. It's going to rain. There's no point in...
Fuck off before I kill you.
Have no fear, sir. We'll do everything as you have commanded.
妈的嘞！
Dobrodele, we got a thief here! We're under attack!
Enough!
Ha!
I give up!
Hurry up and show me some...
Money? What is... I mean, I didn't hurt anybody.
All right, then get lost.
Amen to you.
Never mind.
那我把你们全部毒死干！
Fuck off! Before I kill you!
Clear off! Scram! Right now!
什么都市？
Right now. Thank you, sir, for not sending us straight to the pillory.
Clear off!
Back off before I kill you.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me!
Relax. I'm getting there.
Thanks. Thank you so much. You have no idea how grateful I am, but I'm not hanging around here any longer. Let's get out of here.
Scram! Right now!
Come and hear something you won't believe.
You all right? Yeah, but why on earth did you leave me tied up there?
Stop your whinging. I was
什么？我
expecting a
不替
little
你松绑，
clap
干
from
不是我
rescuing
松
you,
绑的
not
吗？
moaning.
Well, yeah, you're right. But you had a strange way of going about it.
How did you find me anyway?
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
From what I hear, Stislav made it out unscathed too. But what happened scared him so much he scarpered.
Sakra. At least he's alive. I was worried about them both. It's all my fault, you know. Oh, I dread to think what could have happened to him.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking
该不会
upset.
他又弄不见了吧？
I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection. Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched
Wow,
it from me when I was
yeah.
captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something. Well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra. That stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Sukdal.
I wish you happy hunting. Though if I were you, I'd forget about that stone.
I'm still curious about your Thunderstone story.
Well, as you wish. It's not as if I'll ever forget it, anyway.
Tell me the whole story from the beginning.
Well, it just pissed us off how Andrew was always extorting and bullying everyone. And not just us. The local lord who did nothing about it. And everybody in the village kept grumbling, but nobody took any action. I knew about Tomlin's stone, and I thought that with its help, we'd have the edge on them. That we'd help the people in the village. And make a bit of a name for ourselves around here. So when he refused to give it to us, I borrowed it from him. Well, I was thinking we'd give it back as soon as we'd sorted Andrew out. I'm serious. I swear.
And what about your expedition?
Well, first, we scouted the place on the sly, and then waited for some of his men to go out on patrol. We armed ourselves as best we could, and made our move. From the top of that rock there. We were almost there, but then Stislav stumbled or something. Made a ruckus, and they spotted us. After that, everything happened so fast. I hollered and lunged at them. Peter was yelling something, so I thought he was behind me. All these shots were whizzing past as I charged at them, but nothing hit me. Then I got stuck in. They outnumbered us. In the end, I took a blow to the head. That was pretty much it for me.
What happened after you were captured?
I was scared, shitless. I thought they were going to kill me. One of them suggested just leaving me tied up in the woods or drowning me. But thankfully, Andrew disagreed. So they held me prisoner. I don't even know why.
他来这边干嘛？
This Andrew and his soldiers, what were they doing here?
Andrew Ramed, they called him. He had this handsome hammer, shaped like a ram it was. And that's what they say he named himself after. Their orders were to keep watch out here. They had their own ideas of what that meant. They fleeced wayfarers, merchants, locals, wherever they could. No one was safe. They often grumbled that the army wasn't paying them properly. But if you ask me, they more than made up for it on the side. They even took someone's cow.
What are you going to do now?
他们就是坏人啊！
Same as before, I suppose. There's nothing to keep us here, but I can see Peter and me staying another summer. Perhaps longer. I mean, it's nice here, and the village is protected by a strong fortress. It's a good place, if you ask me. You never know. I might find myself a piece of land, or marry into some.
哇，越来越远了。这个是一开始的那个城镇啊。我在想要不要先把那羊手干掉，有点想把那羊手干掉。
我先去把那羊手干掉。
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. Slowly. In the south,
Nice and
I saw
slow.
a land without end.
靠背。想睡觉了，吃个补精力的，这是什么？精力加15，这个哦，喝酒不会想睡觉啊。那晚上我要把它全部摸走。
What's that? Did I imagine it?
What's that?
妈的，怎么醒来了？靠腰嘞！真的瞄不到。
Alert! To arms! Start playing! You want to try me? So your fists aren't good enough, eh? What do you want?
你又不知道我跑到哪里去？
什么意思啊？睡觉了。我把他杀了。哇，太扯了，都1000多的。弩箭我不要，又重又没用。为什么这边的人不爽我啊？这么不爽我？ 拉博斯。我在原地等待。
Greetings to you.
呢？啊。
Let's get to it then.
干不理我，我还没解决他嘞。哦，这是什么？吗？好，那直接快速移动到这。看起来像军营还是马场的一个地方。但瞄不准。手把太难瞄了，而且它一直晃。
动了。
Show your stuff. Fucking hell.
在您现在。